Stocks barely moving today, but the S&P 500 remains at a 2-year high. For more details, let's go to Courtney Donohoe on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Courtney.
Hey there, Pim. Well, S&P and NASDAQ getting a little bit of a bump today on the back of energy stocks. Oil moving in on that $89 a barrel level. But some of the buzz here on the floor is that there's not much. Jonathan Corpina of Meridian Equity Partners, he's saying that we'll see light volume all week, but they're focused on what's coming out of Europe to get a sense of the trade this week. But it was a tough day for the Dow. American Express taking a hit, getting a downgrade to hold at Stifel Nicolaus, and they're doing it in the wake of last week's decision on interchange regulation. Now, last week, Fed proposing rules on capping interchange fees or swipe fees that merchants pay to accept debit cards. And Stifel says to date, most of the focus has been on Visa and also MasterCard, but they believe that American Express is increasingly exposed to the cut in interchange fees, and they say that's going to give merchants more incentive to steer consumers away from Amex's higher cost credit and charge cards and push them toward lower cost debit cards. And Boeing also sliding after the Seattle Times said the company is preparing to announce another delay to the 787 Dreamliner. But Pim, Corpina telling me traders here they're watching 1250 on the S&P. That's the highest levels since the September 08 collapse in the market, Pim.
Now, Courtney, the word of the year is out, and it's a word we've said a lot this year in our coverage: austerity.
Yes, as the debt crisis picked up through Europe, people rushed online for the definition of the word that was all over the airwaves. I know it was all over ours. So dictionary company Merriam-Webster naming it the word of the year for 2010. It started picking up when the Greek government passed a series of austerity measures, the tax hikes, cutting public pay, and that brought on those protests, those riots, and it brought on people searching for what that word means. Now, austerity is a 14th century noun, and it's defined as enforced or extreme economy. And austerity saw more than 250,000 searches on the dictionary's free online tool. Now, the number 2 word, that's pragmatic. But I'm hoping that 2011 is going to bring on a more positive number 1 word, Pim.
Indeed, we'll be looking for it. I want to thank you very much, Courtney Donohoe, reporting from the New York Stock Exchange.